Everything okay?
Yes. We didn't see what the piece in the park.
You didn't see?
Did you come?
Yeah.
When were you there?
I was in the that Virtue Scope, on the store of the Virtue Scope.
The whole time?
Whole time, almost.
We were
See, we were there.
We were there
I
the
was
whole
looking
time.
around.
We were there from 1 to 5:30.
No, I left around 1:30, something like that.
Oh, 1:30.
Oh, maybe you left. You went early.
Yeah, I went early
Oh.
because I have some program here in the temple,
Oh,
so I wanted to share some knowledge.
oh, okay, okay.
So my duty, they fixed from 2 to 5,
Oh,
but because of this program, I couldn't go. So I told I come in the early in the morning, I will leave at 2 o'clock. So they arrange accordingly.
okay.
Okay. We were looking around.
Yeah, so I was there, but I might have left around because I gone for the lunch
Oh.
before coming. So maybe you came, I left.
We came
Yeah.
after.
Okay.
It was after 1 when we
Yeah,
got
so I might have left about 1:30 or 1:40. I left,
Oh,
but at 1 I gone for the lunch, so I was not there.
Oh,
okay.
okay. It was really nice.
Yeah, good one, very good. Every year there, this year it is better and better. Every this is third year.
Third year. Okay.
Yeah, so it is better and better, improving.
Yeah.
Because they involve this year other voluntary organization too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Food and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some before you came, in the announcement there was some programs of other organization who are doing similar work to Brahma Kumaris.
Oh, okay.
They have now so many things. There was a musician was there. So many before 1 o'clock.
Yeah, the violinist.
Yeah, violins.
He was good.
Yeah. Before that one, our sister Tanya was a good program. The Tanya was.
Sister Tan. Yeah, she's very
She
good.
speaks well.
Yeah, well, very good sings.
Oh, she sings too.
Yeah, very
oh,
good.
Okay.
So in the beginning, she started.
Yeah.
Then slowly, other people involved.
Yes.
A good one.
It was
Good
full.
program.
The program. They had a full program all day.
All day, yeah.
Yeah.
In between there was exercise too.
See, martial
Sister
arts and
Bhavana.
meditation.
Meditation, exercise. Before you came, I seen this much of program.
That's, oh, okay.
Before one.
Yeah.
All this bhavana, this Sister Bhavana, you can say physical exercise. Then Tanya song. Then another institution was present in the song.
Yeah.
One violinist was also
Was
there.
there. Great. Yeah.
We
One-
came with the violin.
Violinist
Yeah,
was there.
one white guy with violin, one brown guy, both guys were there.
Oh, there's another
we
one.
saw
Yeah,
one.
there were
the brown guy. Yeah.
3 guys were there
Oh,
totally.
nice.
So good program was good, really wonderful.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
weather was nice.
Weather was nice. That was fortunate.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. The last time it was hot.
Yeah.
Last time when we conducted, last year it was hot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
went, yeah.
This year it was good, very good weather.
Great.
Many people came, they given the address, they have taken the pamphlet for downtown because people mainly come from downtown. So they have taken the address of their friends' house. Is there some program there? Stop and recharge. Have you taken that pamphlet?
Yeah, we brought pamphlets.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have
stop and recharge.
recharge. Yeah.
So the people were living around that area. So many people taken that pamphlet.
Yeah.
So they may attend the program in future.
Nice.
Even one white guy came. He did the course, but he don't. He didn't go to the center. So he was saying, I am doing, but I am not able to concentrate. But you did the course, but you have to come to the regular class. He said, I know something. Murli.
Yeah.
You don't know because you
Yeah.
don't know what is Murli. So yes, Murli class you have to come. Otherwise, you will not get the power. For some days you have to continue. For your own you can go, no problem.
Yeah.
But initially you should know how to read it, how to imbibe it. Then it's okay. So he said, okay, I will come now.
So the downtown.
Yeah, no, he told me I will go there, main center.
Main center.
Main
Oh,
center.
okay.
He said, I have no problem to go there, main center.
Yeah.
So many people taken the address of downtown. Many people taken the address of main center. Many people left their name for name, email address, and phone to contact them.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice program. Good service.
Very nice.
It is an idea promulgated mainly by London.
Oh,
We
okay.
started this program initially in London,
Okay.
and then we expanded the program in other cities, just like Toronto.
Yeah.
Now they are expanding many cities. And a good idea. So virtue scope is there, then you can say exhibition
Exhibition. Yeah.
is there, then you can say meditation experience is there, then general public platform is there. So it is a good, public will be attracted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Many people are there.
Very good.
Very good. Excellent idea.
Yeah.
So a lot of people come through that.
Yeah, not people. At least they are taking not regular, few
They take the
people
knowledge.
regular, but there are many people who take the knowledge at least by that way.
Yeah.
To understand.
And they come to know that what is Brahma Kumari. That is important.
Mm-hmm.
We are changing our image in the society, whole image of the society, by different ways. Because people don't know this, we are doing the program like this. And this kind of program in India so many years, not similar but somewhat different. And we have been given management of the park, whole park in Bombay. Many parks are there. Totally Brahma Kumari. So early in the morning we start meditation there. We run the Murli class there.
Yeah.
In the garden, in the park itself. So good way of doing a service. So many people comes and joins.
Yeah.
People are coming for jogging and these things, so they will come for that thing
And you join.
and join the program. They will listen the class every day and then go to home. The first they do the course. So we run the course there too. Just like what we are running in the center, we are running the open space.
Okay.
Papa said, you will get a ready-made stage in future. This is a ready-made stage. We don't have to spend a single penny.
Yeah.
So good way of service. Baba, in Hindi itself, kam kharch wala nasin means minimum expense and maximum result.
Nice.
So minimum expense or no expense at all. And we are using their platform to do our service. Initially, they have to spend a lot of money to create our platform. Any program is there, we have to invite the people.
Yeah.
We have to do so many extension work. Go to home, door to door. The program is there, come program. Now, no necessity about that much of spending time, energy and money.
Yeah.
So it is a good thing. Still, we have to spend a lot. Because we have to stand and everything, we have to arrange everything. So they were preparing for a month, I think, main center.
It's a lot of work.
Lot of work. Lot of work.
And then to take all the stuff there.
Now they-
Bring it down. Bring it down. Lots of stuff.
But it is cheaper as compared to suppose we are renting a hall
Yeah.
and we are doing that much of program. It is a big expenditure.
Yes.
So as compared to that, it is cheaper.
Yeah.
And second thing, every year we are using the same material. So only today the other material going back. Same. You can say concept is same all over the world. This kind of stalls, everything, everybody knows what we have to do. People don't know, but we know what we have to do. So concept is now you can say standardized. Only we have, even the material we have purchased once, that's it. It will continue forever,
Yeah.
except some maintenance. So it is then just like, we are doing some business.
Yeah.
But good program, good way to
That was
start.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
nice
good.
program. People enjoy, we also enjoy.
Yeah.
And I always like the park. I don't know why, from my childhood.
Yeah, it's
I like the park.
Yeah.
The air, it's fresh.
Yeah. Even in India, I was reading always in the park,
Yeah.
not in the home. Majority time, I always go to the park and read there and concentrate. And okay, good thing.
Yeah.
Fresh air, everything
Yeah.
fresh,
Good for the health.
cold. It's a good thing to
Very
enjoy.
good.
I was also looking. They are not. I thought we might have some work, so we might have not come. I was thinking like that, but you came late.
We came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we were there for the rest of the afternoon.
Okay,
just
that's good.
hanging out.
Anytime, either morning.
Yeah.
Om Shanti. Baba Sakar Murli, July 9th, 2018. Virgins of Shiva Baba, Essence Sweet Children. You have come to this spiritual university to change from Buddhas, foolish ones, to wise. I don't know, sometime I was a Buddha, same word came. Wise means pure. You are now studying this study to become pure. So it is a spiritual university. Give the knowledge of the spirit, soul, and converting our soul from impure soul to the pure soul. impure soul, Baba say buddhus. You can say attacked by the vices and bad habits. So we are becoming pure. Question: what are the main signs of wise children? So first Baba said university to change, and now what are the signs? So that I feel that I can compare myself whether I've been changed to certain extent or not. Answer: wise children constantly play with knowledge. So I have to check myself whether I am doing this or not. They are always intoxicated in godly intoxication. All the knowledge of the world cycle is in their intellects, not in the mind, in the intellects. They have the intoxication. What kind of intoxication? Our Baba has come from the supreme abode for us, and we resided with him in the supreme abode. Our Baba is the ocean of knowledge, and we have become master oceans of knowledge. So children, they are known as the masters. So when parents leave the body, they are taken the whole things as an inheritance. So children are always considered the master of the things. He has come to give us the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life. Song: who has come to the door of my heart? Om Shanti. The soul of the living being knows that our Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is personally teaching us. He is teaching us Raj Yoga. So Baba in the first line says, soul conscious. I am the soul, listening from the Supreme Soul. What I am doing? I am learning Raj Yoga from him. So I am converting myself from a common human being to the kings and queens. Raj Yoga. Therefore, it is as though this is the God. Therefore, it is as though this is a godly university. Why is it called a university? It isn't that all other universities are for the universe. No. Why Baba said no? Because university have generally limited area, isn't it? They can't go out of the country, or they can go, but they have to take the permission. So many. Well, Baba say actually they are not university. Why? Because they don't have universe. University came from the universe. They must have a branches all over the world. They don't have. University means it should be spread in the whole universe. From that university word came. So Baba said it is not a real university because they have limited area. Baba, whole world, 10,000, 9,500 center, 140 countries. So this is the real university. That is not a real university. It isn't that all the universities are for universe. No, not for universe. That is only for that is not for the universe, so it should not be called university. Here, you children know that this is the true godly university all over the world. However, none of them can understand this because they are Buddhas. Only the Father makes Buddhas wise. Human beings bow down in front of those who are wise. They bow down to deity idols and sannyasis, etc. Sannyasis are pure, and so they are definitely wise. They consider purity to be good. This vice of lust causes distress for human beings. This is why householders consider sannyasis who remain pure to be wise and bow down at their feet. So all householders we bow down to the deities and sannyasis. Why? Because they are pure. They are pure human beings. Their intellect is Baba say pure. Because they are not indulging in vices and bad things. So they have always positive thoughts, pure thoughts, elevated thoughts. While we have mixturity of everything because we are living in the world and we are not pure up to that extent. So Baba comes and converts all human beings, their children, from impure to pure. Only by changing our thoughts. Because thought is the greatest energy. If I change my thought, everything will change. One proverb is then, Brahma ne sankalp se srishti rachi. Brahma has created the whole world with his thought only, nothing else. And actually not Brahma, actually Shiva Baba, but nobody knows Shiva Baba. He has come and given a thought to the Brahma that this world you have to bring. I will give the guidance. And Baba has given the whole time guidance. Now also Baba giving guidance. isn't it? Till today, through messengers. As soon as they see someone wearing the costume of sannyasis, they instantly bow down to him. However, regard for them have now decreased, and this is why people take every step with great caution. Previously, when they saw a sannyasi, they would instantly invite him, Swamiji, come to our home, come to our house. There are now too many of them, and they have now become tamo pradhan, and this is why there is only regard for those who are very well known. Even eminent people bow down to them, isn't it? Now, because of sannyasi, there are so many sannyasis, and even sannyas religion is goes to sato, rajo, and tamo. So now it is tamo. So Baba said, now people don't have that much of respect for sannyasis. Initially, they say any sannyasi, even say there any dress particular men wear, they don't ask them. They immediately invite to their house. Now people think because nobody knows. So now there are too many and they are in Tamo Pradhan, so people don't invite them. Only well-known people, Sankaracharya and this, they are only invited because they are going down and down day by day. Baba says even eminent people bow down to them. Why? Those eminent people are more educated than sannyasis. But sannyasis are pure because they have adopted renunciation, and that is why they are considered to be wise. Even educated people, qualified people, they bow down because they know they have left this world, they renunciate this world for the purity only. And purity means wise. Everybody considers purity is a good. That's the reason we worship even Kanyas, Kumaris in our Hindu religion. Why? Because she is pure. Even we worship fathers, you can say we have a great respect of the fathers and all these people in Christianity also. We say father. Why? Because they are not married. All fathers, they are not going to marry. They are bachelors in Christianity. Yeah. Because I was studying there, so I know the things, how they are, how it is working. Means purity has, everywhere purity has a respect. Either Hinduism, you go Christianity, or Buddhism even, or so they are considered as pure because they are renunciate the whole world. And so Baba said there is a respect for purity, not for the person. Quality is very important. So not person. Quality is very important. You are now becoming wise. You now know the Creator and the beginning, middle, and the end of creation. So we know both the things, Creator and creation. However, among you too, not all of you have that intoxication. It takes a lot of time for that intoxication to rise. So Baba says intoxication not come only by doing the course. We have to listen them every day, that Murli. So we have to take the self-respect point and practice it. So without practice, nothing is possible. So we have to practice, practice, and practice to be soul-conscious. That is the only way to be pure. Otherwise, not possible. Only at the end will there will be a complete intoxication. And means not only end of the cycle, end of myself too. If I am doing, suppose Brahma Baba did the efforts, so he completed himself in 69. Isn't it? He didn't wait for the completion of the world. So we should not wait that, okay, Baba says, oh, only at the end there will be complete intoxication. Baba says, oh, no, so I should not wait for the end of the world. I should wait for the end of me by making effort. If I am making more effort, it will be earlier for me. No need for the waiting for the end of the world. Isn't it? So everything depends upon my effort for me. Baba says completion here doesn't mean that everything will be completed. Clarified, no, Baba? No. Baba says completion here for each and everybody individually. That if I am doing the effort, I can finish everything, all my karmic account in this year only. Extended, but I have not made the effort to the extent what Baba wants. Isn't it? So I have to make effort more and more powerful. Nothing, there is no other way to be a perfect and complete without making effort. So Baba said make effort. So only by doing the course or reading the Murli, Baba said not possible. Or listening the Murli not possible. You have to imbibe the knowledge, have a padharana. So four subjects of the knowledge: Gyan, that is knowledge, meditation, dharana, inculcation of habit, and service. Four subjects. We have to pass in all subjects. Not only one subject. Oh, I am doing very good service, so I'll pass. Baba said, no, forget. Every day I am doing service, I am not reading Murli. Baba said, what is the sense? All four subjects. Knowledge, meditation. Even reading the Murli, not doing any meditation, Baba can no sense. Even doing service, meditation, no dharana, Baba can no sense. All subjects. Four subject Baba is given: Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, Seva. That is knowledge, meditation, inculcation of habits, or you can say dharana, and service. Without that, Baba said, not possible. So, go in each and every subject slowly, go ahead. 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, 20, 30, 50, 80, go up to whatever extent you wanted to go.
Yeah.
No limitation. In effort, no. Everything remains here. If I think, everything will happen. If I don't think, nothing will happen. So thought is very important things. Only at the end there will be complete intoxication. Now, the more effort you make, the more your intoxication continues to rise. Isn't it? Effort will decide my intoxication. So make effort and it will rise. You should constantly remember that the Supreme Soul, the Father of us souls, has come. Constantly remember. He is teaching us in order to make us into the masters of the world. Why he is teaching? To convert in masters of the world. So to be a masters of the world, first I should be the master of myself. I can rule myself. So then self-transformation lead to the world transformation. Therefore, you should have the pure concern to make effort. Pure concern. Not all of you have that concern. At the time of listening to this, their intoxication rises, but as soon as they go outside, everything ends. Baba knows.
Yeah, happens easily.
Baba knows. Here it is okay, Baba said, when Mount Abu sent, it is okay, everything, because nothing is disturbing here. So everything is there. Once leave the door, fight will start with the Maya.
That's a true test.
Yeah, true test, Baba said. That's okay. That is also required. Baba said that is required because sannyasis leave this world and they believe we are perfect. Baba said no, because they are leaving everything. So perfectness is not a great thing because there is no test for them. Baba said we have to be tested. That's the reason. No? In scripture they say so many years of tapasya Sankarji made and they came at home and Ganapati has told that you cannot go inside because my mother is taking a bath. Because he was not knowing the father. So he was not, even after so many years of tapasya, he has too much anger and he cut down the head. Baba said that is not possible. It is a story actually, that is not possible. A person who has that much of tapasya, renunciation, how he can be angry?
Yeah.
So Baba said, have a tapasya means have a control on the vices. That is all anger, worry, fear, whatever we have.
Yeah.
So Baba said, why we have to go to Baba? That's the reason Baba said, live at your home, don't come here. Why Baba say? That everybody will be tested to you. You should test yourself, whether I am okay or not. If compartment is, you can say, closed, and I want it to be peace, okay, nothing is disturbing to you, so I will be automatically in peace. I don't have to make any effort, isn't it? But when I live in the world and I try to make myself peace, that is the real effort required. So Baba said, make effort. That effort, that you can say Maya, that's the reason Baba said, Maya is my daughter.
Yeah.
She is helping me to test my children. Manager Baba says, she is my daughter. Because she is obeying much more than you even. Maya is obeying more. Maya is always watching you.
Watching everyone.
So if you are not doing, Maya will slap you immediately. Baba said, Maya is you can say Maya is more perfect than you even. From the Mama saying the Murli. Why? Because you are not making, but she is perfect. She is always watching you. If you make a mistake, immediately slap you. Slap you. So Baba sometimes say, Baba. At the time of listening to this intoxication, it is number wise. Baba said it is number. Not everybody say. Somebody certain extent, Why Baba said number wise? Suppose in the beginning I may not be able to withstand anything. Slowly I get the strength, power, Baba, and slowly 10%, 20%, my power will increase. Because everybody we get everything with the practice. So don't worry, Baba. It's a number wise. The Father of us souls has come. We used to reside with him in the supreme abode. What we have to talk to ourselves, what we have to remember, Baba gives all these things. No one else understands this. Sages and sannyasis, etc., are pure. You too are number wise. Not everyone has the faith that our Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the ocean of knowledge, the bestower of liberation in life, and that He is making us into the masters of heaven. Not everybody has same faith. Somebody is full faith, somebody is not all 100% faith. It's okay, Baba. No problem at all. Slowly, your faith will increase when you run in the knowledge. So many step by everything. Why there is no faith? Because sometimes there is confusion. So many confusion in the mind, so we are not able to sustain ourselves. So nothing is wrong. If you have confusion, you read the Murli more and more, or listen the Murli more and more, and try to understand. All confusion will go away. Because 7 days, how much we can give? Nothing. Very primary thing. Small thing we can give. And that is nothing you can say against the what Baba tells. But Baba is running the Murli since 1936. How many? Almost 82 years. So many Murlis are and so many unrecorded history has gone. Record was there in the Karachi. When Baba moved from Karachi to India, he put everything inside. Big trunk, and then he put down trunk under the inside the Baba said it will come out in the copper age and people will make the scriptures from that. You people only, nobody else.
Yeah.
And people will say soul will be like a thumb, what Baba gave in the beginning. So that will be so that knowledge we don't need. Baba has given so much knowledge, even 51 to 69, but still we have a Murlis of only last 8 to 10 years. Why? Because previous knowledge was not a refined knowledge. Why Baba did that thing? It was not a refined knowledge. Baba said, I given the vision to sustain that. So they got the experience through vision. Now you have been sustained by the form of perfectness. So Brahma Baba was in form of perfectness in the last 5 to 10 years. His effort was very good, refined effort were there. So we are repeating that Murlis only. Because it's refined knowledge. Baba got perfect in the last five years only. So majority Murli 5 to 10 years, not older than that. Because Brahma Baba, he got the perfectness. Till the time Brahma Baba was making effort, but effort was not to the extent. So last 5 years Murli, they are best because Brahma Baba got the perfectness with the help of this knowledge. And Baba wants that we should be perfected in the same way what Brahma Baba did in his life. So that's the reason 5 years Murli or maximum 6, 7 years Murli are repeated every time. This is refined knowledge. Initially knowledge was not much, Baba said.
So these are directly from Baba?
From Shiv Baba.
Shiva,
Through Brahma
through Brahma.
Through Brahma Baba, direct version. Monday to Saturday. Sunday or Monday. That is after Brahma Baba left the body.
Yeah, and so the previous ones was from his visions.
Yeah,
The one that was
no,
very...
Baba was giving knowledge, but very, very limited knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You are a
and
soul.
He was writing it.
You are writing. You are a soul. You are Shiv Shakti. You should not have a fear. Common thing. And Baba was giving vision to experience them. So they will immediately experience it. Because no, you can say science instrument were not up to the level so that Baba can do much. Science was not advanced in those days. Science and spirituality both. And the spirit was also not up to that level. More people were more believing in devotion. I can say now generation, they are more latest and advanced, we can feel. So they don't require that knowledge. They require this knowledge. Because they're advanced stage. So Baba, we are repeating Murli only of last 5 years almost. Why? Because Brahma Baba was in the perfectness stage, almost going to that stage. So this is a refined knowledge. This is not a primary or secondary knowledge. And when after Brahma Baba left the body, it was a revision course. Whatever Shiva Baba comes and gives that is a revision course. Baba always say it is a revision course. This is the basic course. That is a revision course. So more detail in detail. Revision is always in detail, few words, not more. So Baba, when Baba goes to Awake Murli, essence. On one topic, everything goes deep and deep, deep and deep, deep and deep, deep. But this is the base of everything. So Baba directed to everybody that from Monday to Saturday should be last 5 years only. And every Sunday, Awake Murli. So that people will have a good base to be perfect form and they can go ahead from that one. So now less effort is required as compared to the previous one because we have refined knowledge, ready-made knowledge, final knowledge, which Brahma Baba implemented Brahma Baba and Mama both in their life and they become perfect.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we are running the Murli of last 5-10 years, not more than that. So Baba says, some have still, Baba said, not complete faith. Not everyone has the faith. As soon as you step outside of here, that happiness disappears. Otherwise, you children should have so much happiness. No problem. Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I was looking
No
for
problem.
where
No
we
problem.
were.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, found it.
No problem.
Yeah.
As soon as you step outside of here, that happiness disappears. Otherwise, you children should have so much happiness. Why? Because here you are get the control environment. Here everything is control.
Yes.
Not normal world. We are not doing anything here. Whatever home we are doing, isn't it? And everything we are doing, remember some Baba. At home we forget. That's the
Easy
reason.
to forget.
If you remember everything, no problem. Even at home you can do.
That's why he says
Ah,
do
that's-
one point.
Yeah, that's the reason Baba says. Here you are in close environment. Baba, everything Baba, 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 who comes here. Isn't it?
Yes.
So what we have to learn from center, I have to establish that kind of environment at home. Your home is Baba's home, not your home. You are surrender to Baba mentally, not physically. That okay, Baba, everything yours. Baba say, okay, my child, I don't want because I don't have body. Continue, have a trustee, and continue your home like that. Today, Baba gives so many things in the Murli itself. How do you have to do? So that is very important. What kind of atmosphere or environment I am creating or vibration I am creating around me. That is very important. Even suppose you are creating good vibration, you can experiment. I experiment many times on my basement people too.
Yeah.
Because they're very young guys, students are there. So sometime there is, you can say, vibration, you can say thought difference between them and us. I don't speak. Give the vibration, Baba's yoga power, and everything settles. Everything settles very easily. I can give you example of just before a week, one guy came and he told me, he was some trouble, he was in some trouble. So he told me, you know, uncle, you are not doing this thing, we are not giving this thing. So he complained so much. I didn't speak a single word.
Yeah.
I keep because I know. I know because he might be anybody, no, so he might have some troubles. I didn't speak anything. Generally I don't react for 24 hours. So he gone to the sleep. Next day I met after almost 20. I wanted to talk with you. Then I told him, whatever, very calmly, very coolly. I told this is the reality, okay? What you are doing, we knows. We are not telling to you. Only this is the difference. You might be knowing that uncle don't know or auntie don't know. We know each and everything what you are doing. So we are living it up, but we know what you are doing, but we never speak to you because it's okay. If my son is there and he's doing something which I don't like or not as per a code of conduct, I will not speak much. And I will not tell that my son that get out from home. Okay. When there is a time, I will tell. So now you are telling me, so I am telling to you. And everything was settled within a few minutes. If I react immediately, he will not accept.
Yeah.
He will not accept.
Yeah.
Then it's better to give some space and time and give some vibrations, yoga vibration, he will realize, his mind will realize, oh, something is wrong. And then explain them, this is the reality. Still, you are free if you wanted to go. Still, Sabri, I am not forcing you to stay here. I am not telling you also get it out. But still, if you lie that, oh, no, this is injustice to me, okay, you can leave. We have no agreement at all. So why you worry? He was telling me something. I will leave this thing. He was threatening me actually. He was threatening me actually, but I didn't react because no, suppose I react unnecessary, another thing will happen. So I keep mum and then explain everything what you are doing. We know each and everything. We are not speaking because you are like our child. You are not. You can say anything else. Who are not. Suppose my child does something which is not as per the requirement. I cannot tell myself get out. No, he is my son. You are also my son. We are not telling you, but doesn't mean that we don't know. Why I am telling you? Because you told me, so I am telling to you. And still, if you wanted to vacate, I have no problem at all. His final sentence was this. I finished my story with that sentence only. Have you good thoughts? I was also young like you. I was very egoistic. I was very much even worse than you. I was worse than you. Okay. So I am not at any, you can say, I am not at, you can say, unease or something like that. But you should be at ease. That is very important. Still you wanted to? Okay, no problem. You can go anytime. I am not telling you get out. I don't tell you that you go. There is no intention of me anything. But suppose you wish that I wanted to go, I cannot withhold you. Isn't it? You are a free citizen of the whole globe. You can go anywhere. Okay, that's it. Om Shanti. Everything was finished at a very good way. But suppose I react, they are young guys. I am old guy. So it is my duty to keep a calm and cool at that time. He can do anything. He can say anything. Why I should worry? I know who am I, isn't it?
Yeah.
If somebody throwing a garbage on me, you are like this, you are like this, you are like, why should I take that garbage? I know who am I. You are not a person who can judge me.
Yeah.
Okay. You are telling according to your sanskaras. Why should I worry? I never destabilized by your thoughts or your words or your deeds. Whatever I wanted to tell you, I will tell you, but in a cool and calm environment. So we have to deal with that. No choice. Either it may be my child or anybody's child. So deal in a proper way. So everything will be settled very easily. No, you can say discomfort here. Otherwise, I will tell something, here some discomfort. Accept it, tell when there is a proper time, and everything will be settled. Then we have to put in practice, nothing else. So Baba says, otherwise you children should have so much happiness. I have taken the support of this body. Who I have means Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba has taken support of Brahma Baba's body. How else would I teach you Raj Yoga? Because without body, I cannot teach you. I don't have a body of my own. If you look at all of those in the temples, they all have their own bodies, whereas I am bodiless. If you go to the temple, so many statues are, everybody has a body. Baba says, I am only bodiless point of life, but nobody knows me. Nobody recognizes me, so I have to come in this world and give my introduction, particularly to my children. And my children's duty is they have to give introduction to others. That who am I? There is the Somanath temple, and even if you go to the Shiva temple, they have incorporeal form there. It is just that they have given him different names. Why we have given different names to Shiva Baba? One Somanath, Vishwanath, Amarnath, so many names. Rameshwar, Gopeshwar, Lord Rama's Ishwar, God, then God of Krishna, so many names. Even Mahakaleshwar, 12 Jyotirlingam in there. Why? Because we have given name as per his function. Somanath Meji comes and gives the nectar of knowledge. Vishwanath Meji is not a, you can say, it's a father of only Hindus, he is a father of the all souls of the world. That is Vishwanath. Amarnath means he comes and gives the knowledge of immortality of the soul and becoming us and telling us that you are also like me. Amar means immortal. So Amarnath. He is the Rameshwar, he is the god of Rama. He is the Gopeshwar, god of Krishna. He is the death of all death because he takes everybody, all souls back to home. So all names according to his functions. So qualitative names are there, not a physical name members. All name indicates my quality.
Yeah.
You know that souls come here from Supreme Abode. Souls adopt different bodies and play their parts. I do not enter this cycle of 84 births. I am the resident of the Supreme Abode. I have entered this body. You would ask, how does the incorporeal one come? So ask the people. Question, how do the incorporeal one come? Yes, he can come. He can come. But give the example. Baba giving example. So give the example. When you feed a departed soul, that soul comes, does he not? The body of that soul doesn't come. The soul enters another body. You understand that the soul enters another person's body. The souls of some ghosts are very mischievous. They throw stones, etc. Yeah, this is a
This
reality.
happened.
Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah.
Only when a soul enters a body can he do something. So without body, Baba, what is the intention of Baba telling? That without body I cannot do anything. Without body, soul cannot do anything. That is the intent. That is the main, you can say, essence of the word what Baba tells. That I am a bodiless. I have to do something. I need a body. Just like ghost soul, they are bodiless also. They need a body of somebody else to enter and do the functions. So same way, soul or supremes are not much different in doing the work. They require support of the body. So Baba says, only when a soul enters a body can he do something. I think you can tell. I don't know whether nobody opened it.
Nobody would.
It is there, right?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, then no
Yeah.
problem. The soul of some ghosts are very mischievous. Put it there so you can use it.
Okay.
Yeah. Take the chair near to you so you can use it any time. Yeah, no problem. That's okay. You know, old body. Sorry, not. Old body means so many births. So many births. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Last body. No, you are not old, I know. You feel that, oh, this uncle is making me auntie. No, I am Kumari. Why is doing like that? But body passes soul passes so many births. So body, what we are getting, that is not pure body, isn't it? So many diseases are there. Within a second, there is we feel cold. Within a second, we feel hot.
Yeah.
Within a second, there is a fever. Within a second, cold. So
Yeah.
something is going on because of old body, nothing else. Old soul, particularly, so many bodies. Body may be young or old, but soul is you can say very senior. Only when a soul enters a body, he can do something. That is called ghost. Impure souls also enter others. So if I have a weak mind, impure soul can enter in me also. It depends upon the power of mind. Those people who are depressed one, and impure soul will enter immediately in that soul, in that body soul, because they are not able to control themselves. That's it. So we should have a strong thought that Baba is with me, nobody can hurt me. No question at all. So everything will be
Yeah,
okay.
and to help those souls,
Hmm?
to help those souls that the impure soul has entered their body, just thoughts, right? You send them.
No, they have not a proper, you can say, capacity, proper power to control themselves. So another soul comes and rule over that soul.
Yes.
So how do you get rid of the other soul?
Hmm?
The soul that comes in through thoughts.
Thoughts only.
Yeah.
So that soul is not able to do. We have to do that.
We have to.
Give him power of Baba. Emerge in this, you can say, subtle region and give the power of Baba. Power. So with that power, they will be empowered, and that soul will easily get the power too. Those souls who are weak, if I are giving a power, they will easily get the power too.
Yeah.
because they are not a powerful soul. So any soul, either bad or good, if they give power to that soul, they will get immediately. Because they are just like innocents, they're like a little child. So they get immediately the power if you give power to them.
Yeah.
So you can empower some people who are not able to do, the old guys, very old people, you can do on behalf of yoga for certain time. And once they are powerful, they can do by their own. This is the best way. Particularly those who are depressed people, we have to help them. Yesterday, Sunday's movie, totally on that. How to help the people.
How to help them.
You should cooperate with them. They are begging against your touches. Baba said many times, Bhagat Pukar, means devotees are asking you so many things. You devote because but deities are sleeping, means we are sleeping, Baba said. We are not making effort. Baba said you should not have a sleep. You should make meditation during whenever you have time and give the power to them. They are asking the power from your statues. You are living beings. So you give the empower them. So that is the best way. So any conscious soul which is weak, we can empower. Particularly when he or she is sleeping, it is more better time to give them a vibration, immediately effect. They are already weak, so they will get the effect. But when they are sleeping, immediately they will get the power. So it is a great service, Baba. Very mind, that is the Baba say mind service, no? Baba say many times, mansa, mind service. This is a mind service, nothing else. And at the end, Baba say, only you can do mind service. No word service, no physical service will be there. Time will be so bad, nobody can move out of the home. So only you can serve the people through mind only, nothing else. So that time is coming, Baba. So for last Sunday's Murli, very good Murli, excellent Murli.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, very good
I'm sorry
Murli.
we missed it.
No, that's okay. We are discussing Hindi class for there.
Yeah.
So morning also one sister called me. He finished his class that I wanted to come to listen the Murli. So they also came in the Murli. Evening regular class was the Hindi class. Before English class there was a class.
Okay.
So for 2 times we read the Murli. So it was very good Murli. I think
Really
excellent
nice.
Murli.
Yeah.
I think you have a question.
Yeah, I had a question about it, but after we.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
You can ask the question. No
Yeah.
problem. So Baba says, impure souls also enter others. You children have experienced how impure souls wander around until they receive their own bodies. Baba has given some experience also, isn't it? We also know from listening from different people. Even if you wanted to know the stories about this, you can go through World Renewal or Jnana.
Yeah.
There are so many stories of this. And I remember one doctor, both were doctors, and the impure souls were entering lady doctor and his wife soul. Something is happened and entered, and she was in a big. They were in big trouble. They were a big hospital in Rajkot, one city in Gujarat. And somebody told you go to Brahma Kumari. They have tried everything, but they were not able to get rid of that thing. So somebody guided go to Brahma Kumari. They come Brahma Kumari. So first our condition is do the course. So they did the course. No effect after doing the course. Still every time that soul was giving a trouble to both doctors. So finally they decided to go to Mount Abu for a week. They both were doctors, so they got permission. They go to that Dadi Prakash Mani was there in charge. So she was told, okay, send them here. They gone there, and that they met the Dadi. They told nothing. You don't do anything. Have a bhatti with Baba. 7 days they did a bhatti. Finally, that soul emerged in the body of that soul and soul that, okay, now I am get my complete peace from here, so I am leaving you and leave the doctor's body, means doctor's control. His wife, the lady was there, and they are running so many years running together. They share the experience in Gyanamrit, what has happened to them, what loss they have made through that soul, and how they get to. They have a whole big, I think 3-4 pages story. She written everything in her writing, what she was experiencing, because we don't know what she's experiencing. She put everything in writing with his colleague. She was MD in gynecologist. Now that somebody has made something and black magic, and people say black magic, and immediately it happened, affected her. And something happened in a big way. So there is a big story. It is come in the Gyanamrita. I remember in maybe in 1997 or 8, something like that. So it just came in the whole story came in the Gyanamrita. See, doctor, they qualified, it can happen to anybody. It is karmic bondage. And Baba said always karmic bondage. And after going to Madhuban, they did a bhatti with Baba in Baba's room. And after 3-4 days, soul has taken a permission to go from Baba. And gone. I got my peace, whatever I want I'm getting, so I'm leaving you now. And never come back. She written after 4 or 5 years the whole article. Never come back, that's why. So that soul is at not, you can say at not peace. The ghost soul, they are very destabilized. That's the reason they are harassing somebody else, where they have karmic accounts only. They cannot harass you and me because we don't have any karmic accounts with them. So this is happening. Baba said to the world. Baba's always in the Murli, don't think about much about this kind of things. If problem is there, you can discuss in the center, real problem. Otherwise, don't go in this, it is a waste of time.
Times a time, yeah.
Always says. Instead of that, remember me, you will accumulate more and more.
Yeah.
So Baba says, pure souls also come. That too is fiction than drama. So impure soul come, like pure soul also come. So suppose Baba is calling Lakshmi's soul, we are calling Krishna's soul. That is also coming. That is reality. Some people don't believe that it is a fake thing, they are making something, they are making people pull. It is not like that. If you with the actions, with the quality of the soul, you can immediately realize that this is the same soul. Suppose Lakshmi's soul is coming, only by introduction, by coming, style and everything will change. Behavior totally change of the person. It means somebody's soul, not his soul. Way of speaking, way of, you can say, behaving, everything will change. Lakshmi's soul comes, it doesn't speak much. Only give the response by actions only. Why is when the Dadi first invoked the soul, when Lakshmi's soul came, Dadi was sitting like this.
Yeah.
Immediately Lakshmi's goes hand like this, immediately. Very slowly, slow you can say, movement. So hand comes from like this to this, immediately, because Lakshmi is always giving a blessing.
Yeah.
So immediately we can think that, oh, something happened. And movement is very slow. That is movement, suppose you saw, our general movement is very slow, means it is not a soul of the person who is sitting there. It's come to different souls. All action, behavior, even whatever they're expressing, very slow voice, in a very royal way, they behave. So we immediately identify, oh, something different. So maybe it's pure soul, maybe impure soul. We can immediately identify somebody is throwing a stone, which is impure soul. Beating somebody, which is pure soul, naturally. Even good person cannot do that thing, isn't it? So Baba says you can recognize from actions and qualities.
So they don't call Lakshmi soul anymore. They don't.
No, now they have stopped.
Wow.
They have stopped because people were misusing the things. Many center people were calling Krishna soul and Lakshmi soul. People were not using the proper. So I advise everybody not call without permission of the mother.
But they still can do it.
Yeah, they can do.
Yeah.
Messenger, they can do. They can call. They invoke. They have power.
Yeah.
How it is coming? All gathering should have a same power. When they are invoking, they will tell you in advance that we are invoking Krishna soul. So you must have a consciousness of that we are inviting Krishna soul. So Baba says in the Murli, it is a pure science. Positive attracts positive, negative attracts negative. Everything in the environment. Isn't it? So that qualities will come, that soul will come, and it will have that kind of environment, so the soul will come, enter in the body. And by reaction, his actions, you can immediately identify or judge that this is, suppose Krishna's soul come, we are sending the 6-7 volts from 7 angles, he will catch each and every ball. That much active soul is Krishna's soul. So powerful. He is playing dance, you cannot even dance with them. That speed and that, you can say, perfectness, putting the step. Their sister don't know how to dance it. In whose body it's come, 11 was a still sister, very thin sister. She cannot dance even. Suppose you tell dance, she cannot dance. And when Krishna's soul and she moves in a speed, that nobody can even imagine.
Oh my.
Because of other soul.
So,
Other soul.
And you saw
And
that.
I saw it personally with our, in 86, 87 we were calling, I remember. When I was new in the, I seen first time the soul coming. I never seen otherwise. So we can immediately from the, you can say, action and what qualities we can just like no
See.
Baba don't like throwing the stone. So immediately goes souls. And that soul will never do that thing. They are royal souls. So Baba says, pure souls also come, that too is fiction, the drama. Whatever has passed is said to be playing of the drama. The father explains, I come and enter an ordinary old body. You would definitely need the body of an experienced person. So why Baba explained this much? Baba wanted to prove that I come in Brahma Baba's body. Nothing else. I wanted to prove that. And how do you to prove with world that Baba shows the way? Some people don't believe how the Godfather can come. Godfather is free for you? Some people are asking. Baba said, tell them, yes, he is totally free for us. Tell them it's intoxication, so it will affect them. Otherwise, if we say not sure, then they say not sure. Like that. We must have a firm faith. Brahma's name is very well known and Brahma's advice also well known. Where did Brahma receive advice from? Brahma is Shiva Baba's child. Just like we are Shiva Baba's child, Brahma is also same way. So his advice is Srimad. And so the main Srimad has to be through Brahma, whom father enters. The people of Bharat don't know these things. They think that all are one. They believe that Krishna, Shiva, etc. are all same. They call Krishna Mahatma or Yogeshwar, but they don't know why they call him that. They don't know why we are calling as a Mahatma or Yogeshwar. Yogeshwar means who teaching yoga, who teaches yoga. Mahatma means who is a great soul, means pure soul. But they don't know what is the meaning of that. The Krishna soul is now studying yoga with Ishwar, Lord, title of Shiva, and becoming Yogeshwar means Lord of Yoga. This is such an incognito secret. People say that God is beyond name and form and that he doesn't have a body. However, you say that the Somnath temple is memorial of incarnation of Shiva. Somnath is a memorial because Shiva was giving a knowledge to somebody else. So it is a incarnation of him. It's shown in the Somnath temple. Som means nectar. Nectar means knowledge, not water. They consider water. They are putting so many things in the water and enjoy the life. Baba said, not that water, ganja, no, what they say, bhang. Shivratri, particularly bhang. So they enjoy their life. That is not me. I am not giving any bhang to anybody. My duty is to give you nectar, amrit. That is knowledge, not the physical things. Shiva Baba surely came in the previous cycle and he has now come again. Then the worship of him will start in the copper age. People celebrate Shivaratri, night of Shiva. The father sits here and explains, you souls came here from the supreme abode to play your parts. Souls are imperishable and they have parts of 84 births recorded in them. Just as the fathers entered an old body, in the same way, you are also in old bodies. See, Baba, I told you, same what is going to You are also came into old bodies. Old means, you can say, not pure, very pure bodies. Baba say in that way. Baba liberates you from your old bodies and give you the new bodies. Sunday Baba told about I am giving you a new body, that is angelic body. So you have left your old body, that is body with so many chattis, Baba said, so many operations, surgeries, Baba, nothing. I am giving you a new body, that is angelic body. He shows you the way to change from being worthless cells into the valuable diamonds. It is Son, what is Son? The beloved, He is only one. The Father says, I am the resident of the supreme abode. You too are the residents of the supreme abode. We all are supreme abode residents, isn't it? I have come to the oldest body of all. So we old, Brahma Baba is the oldest. Old, older, oldest. Those are also your oldest impure bodies of the final 84 birth. Why Baba say old? Because of it is the final 84 birth body. You consider yourself to be souls. We have completed our 84 births and we are now to receive new bodies in the new world. Therefore, you should remain so happy. We must have intoxication that we are going to have new bodies. It is number wise. Some are completely dull headed. Baba said number wise. Some don't believe at all. So dull head, Baba. Maya has completely turned their intellects to stone. Baba said, not, they are not at fault. Maya has completely turned their intellect to stone. It is like when you sprinkle water on a hot griddle and it instantly dries up. They are such hot griddles because of all vices and there. So they are not at fault. Oh, but you just have to consider yourself to be a soul, child of the Father. However, they don't consider themselves to be this. If souls do consider themselves to be this, means child of the Godfather, why do they become those who are amazed and then ran away? Many people ran away. So I will give an example. Maya is very powerful. If you make a mistake, Maya will slap you. Oh, has Baba has come to give you the inheritance, and yet you become vicious. She slaps you very strongly. The father does not slap you. Maya slaps you and turns your face away. There are many who continues to be slapped by Maya. Maya also says, what Maya says, you don't remember the father, and so I slap you. Very good conversation too. Maya has been given the order. Order by the Baba. Maya has been given the order. Those who are without a wisdom have to be made wise. Therefore, why don't you do service? Baba asking Maya, why you don't do service? Are you still going to experience the sleeper from Maya? Baba said, many continue to experience a sleeper. Some experience the sleeper of anger and some experience the sleeper of attachment. So Baba says so many kind of, you can say, attacked by the Maya. Maybe in the form of anger, maybe in form of fear, maybe in form of worry, maybe in form of I and my, so many forms, small forms. The father said, just surrender everything and live like a trustee. So that is the whole essence of the whole Muli. Surrender everything and live like surrender me. Don't give to Brahma Kumari. Okay. Keep it with you, but live like a trustee. When you have donated the vices, why do you take them back and use them again? Vices don't have a form. Baba, you cannot see vice. You can see from the face somebody angry, but generally you can't see. You can't. They don't have a form. They don't have a particular form which is indicated in the pictures. No? Different form. Big devils have no form like that. Regarding your money, you are told to live like a trustee, particular for money. We should be very, very cautious by not donating money to somebody who misuse the money, isn't it? In that way. You may use it, but with great care and with Father Srimat. You mustn't commit any sin with that money, otherwise, sinful soul. Otherwise, you will accumulate the burden of that on your head. Maya is very tamopradhan and she knows when you are not remembering the Father very well, and so she thinks, what she thinks, punch that one. Because he is not in remembrance, so not powerful, so Maya comes. When we are not powerless, isn't it? We are in fear, Maya comes.
Yeah.
Maya says, if you don't remember the Father or your inheritance, I will slap you. Many children write, Baba, Maya slapped me. Baba writes there. What Baba writes? Yes, children, Maya has been given an order. Slap them a great deal when they do not belong to me. See, Baba responds like that. I have come to make you constantly happy, but in spite of that, you children don't remember me. It is very easy, but it does take time. Baba said, it does take time. So don't worry. It's very easy, but it does take time. Practice. In the beginning, it's not possible. Everybody. So we start from physical things slowly. Non-veg to veg. Even in the veg, tamo pradhan to sato pradhan. Isn't it? Baba said, don't take onion, garlic, slowly and gradually. Don't take wine. Don't smoke. Whatever we have habit, we slowly and gradually, first physical, then slowly come to the subtle. Baba says, it is very easy, but it takes time. Otherwise, the mercury of happiness would rise by your remembering the Father and the inheritance. Eventually, while remembering Baba, you will just feel a little jerk. And okay, I am now going to Baba. Yeah, even you can see the when Dadi's body, Baba comes,
Is it
she
true?
feels a jerk.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You can see even Sandesini, when it goes, they have a jerk because they are transferring the consciousness totally from here to there. So there is a jerk. Then I will go to heaven. I am now going to Baba, then I will go to heaven. It will be as though you just have complete godly intoxication and go back home. Baba said, when we leave the body, we have just live very easily in that way, not in pain, very happiness, and just like this and gone. No heart attack. Okay. Some people heart attack and gone, not heart attack. There is a big pain again
Yeah.
inside. Simple. With your own desire. Okay, I'm going to Baba and detach this body just like you are removing a hair from the butter. The melted so butter is there, fresh butter, not this frozen butter. You remove the hair very easily from butter. Anything from butter very easy because it's very soft. So Baba just like that, done and gone. Simple journey, but I have to make a practice. Acha, no one knows that souls are lovers of the Supreme Father. No one knows. You are true lovers. You have, the point has been changed totally now from
Yeah.
this. You have been lovers for half the cycle and have been remembering the beloved great Bill. However, you didn't know that souls are lovers of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. They say that the soul is the Supreme Soul and the Supreme Soul is the soul. They say, okay. Here, there is a great difference. As Baba said, no. You know that God is the beloved. The pure soul is making us so beautiful, isn't it? Soul becomes so beautiful, so body will also be natural and beautiful. When we souls become dirty, the jewelry in his body also become dirty. Baba has come once again to make you beautiful, and you will then receive golden aged body. They mix alloy into gold. While making jewelry, they are always adding the alloy to give the strength to the gold. Now just see, that is the Adi Dev temple. Someone has named him Mahavir. Baba now gives to the Dilwara temple. But they don't know the meaning of that at all. They even call Hanuman Mahavir. There is such a vast difference between call Hanuman Mahavir and then calling Adi Dev Mahavir. There is a lot of difference in both the ways. Whatever the Jain Maharaj Muni said, that is continued to be accepted. That given name by the Jain Munis. Nowadays, there is a lot of occult power. This Baba knows everything. This Baba means Brahma Baba. He knows everything because he has passed the world like us. People make a lot of effort. They even make saffron emerge from their hands. Isn't it? We see many sannyasi. That is a Baba's occult power. We don't be impressed by that. That power is only for some time, not for permanent. Because they are misusing the Nali power, so they lose their power gradually and slowly. So don't believe in that thing. It is a magic, nothing else. People think that that is wonder and quickly become their followers. Those who have occult powers have many followers. It is not like that here. Baba says, I am not like that. Baba says, I have come exactly as I did 5,000 years ago. No one else can say this. Baba said, nobody has a courage to say this thing that I came 5,000 years after in this body. Nobody can say. Children say, Baba, we came 5,000 years ago and attained the inheritance of heaven from you. We have now come once again and become the children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, through this Brahma. The world is in Iron Age. Where would Brahmins come from in an Iron Age? Baba said, true Brahmins, how they can come from this world, in this world? Through Brahma. Shiva Baba came in the Brahma's body and he created the real Brahmins. We all are real Brahmins, not that casteism you can say here. Brahmins means whose mind always stable resides in the Brahman and Brahman. That's what Brahmin. Brahmin are needed at the confluence age. The feet and the top knot come together, and so that is the confluence of Sudras and Brahmins. So we converted from Sudras to the Brahmins. You change from Sudras into Brahmins. No one knows this cycle of 84 births. You know that you are Brahmins and that you have become the children of Brahma in a practical way, not in a body way, not in a physical way. We are not a children of Brahmins, physical Brahmins. We are a Brahmin in a practical way. Why practical way? Because we do everything in practice. We are putting everything in practice what Brahmin is supposed to do. We waking up at Amrit Bela, blah blah blah, all code of conduct of Baba, that are real Brahmins. So we are becoming Brahmin in a practical way. They are only bodily being Brahmins. They don't follow the now they're eating so many things, behaving in a bad way, Baba said. So they are not real Brahmins, not a practical Brahmin. They are becoming practical Brahmins. You can tell those Brahmins, what we can tell, you Brahmins call yourself children of Brahma, but who is the father of Brahma? Ask them. They won't be able to tell you. It is like pebbles in a tin can. Suppose it is a pebbles like tin can. They would simply say, we Brahmins are God. They simply say. All of you were devotees and you now say we are becoming worthy of marrying Lakshmi. Baba changes the point. You are making effort for this. For instance, just remember that you came from the Supreme Abode. What we have to remember? We came from the Supreme Abode. Baba has now come once again to take us back. We too are the masters of Brahman. Baba has entered an old body. We too are in old bodies. The Father says, I also have to take an old body. Now remember me, the Father, and your sins will be absolved. This is the only way. No other way. Baba says, remember me, the Father, by considering yourself as a soul, and your sins will be absolved. He gives you time, 100 years. 36 to 36, 1936 to 2000, 100 years approximately. Whenever you come, try put in practice. You are coming late, don't worry, last so fast, fast so fast. You have to serve Pandava government for a minimum of 8 hours. He gives you time, so we have to give the time, isn't it? So mansa, vacha, karmana means by mind, by words, by actions, we do the service of Pandava. Pandava means Panda, Panda means guide, guide means Shiva. His government we have to support. Yeah. You also have to teach Raj Yoga, blow the corn self. So we have to give a knowledge to everybody and blow the corn self. You make Bharat in particular and the world in general into heaven with Srimat. Only you go to heaven. Those of other religions do not go there. So no Christians, no Buddhists, no anybody there, Muslims there in the heaven. Brahmins, deities, warriors, merchants and Sudras are called the variety form image. You should create a picture of variety form image so that people are easily able to understand. We have that picture, not here, but in India we have this picture, variety form image. I told you once upon a time. They have shown Vishnu as the variety form image. If they are showing the Vishnu, here they are indicating, you can say deities. Here on the chest and arms they are indicating warriors. Stomach they are indicating merchants. And feet they are indicating Sudra. They have removed Choti, top knot. There is a Brahmin are there and they removed Shiva Baba also on the top. On our picture everything is there. Choti Brahmin is there, Shiva Baba. In their picture they have removed both the things, which are not visible. Choti is very small, so confluence is 100 years only out of 5,000 years when we are becoming Brahmin, so they don't know, they forget everything. Means we forget everything, so we need 4 main things. Remaining we have removed. But in our picture, everything is there. Top Shiva Baba is there, in the Choti Brahmin, then there normal thing, deity, warriors, merchant, and Sudras. A picture is definitely needed. Baba said, picture is must. Why? They have pictures in schools. Baba come give the example of schools. Otherwise, little children would not know what an elephant is. Isn't it?
Yeah.
In the school, no, A for apple, so they will show the picture of apple. B for bat, so they will show the picture of bat. Like that. They are shown a picture of it, elephant. So here there are the four ages. It is now the iron age, and the cycle will definitely turn. Brahmins exist at the confluence age. The others are physical Brahmins, guys. They are not mouth-born creation of Brahma. So physical Brahmins are not mouth-born creation of Brahma, though they believe, yet they believe we are creation of Brahma. They believe like that, but they are not. The mouth-born creation of Brahma received the inheritance from their grandfather. Those Brahmins do not receive the inheritance. They are not getting any inheritance. So they are physical Brahmins.
They have their own section in Paramdam, right? Like
Yeah, they have their
own.
own. Yeah, all have their own section. Christians, then you can say
Yeah.
Muslims. In Hinduism, they have a separate section. Brahmins. In Hindu, because all are Hindu, they are also Hindu. So all Hindu section, there are sections.
Yeah.
Also, what they believe according to deity, there are sections. You to understand these things number wise, Baba say, everybody not understand the things like that here too.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and spiritual children's love, remembrance, good morning, and says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana. First, surrender everything with your intellect and live as a trustee. So surrender with the intellect. Don't come everything with Brahma Kumaris and give to I told you one sister did, so
They got the jewelry.
jewelry. So Baba said, I don't want anything. Perform every task with a great caution according to Srim. If I'm not keeping caution, Maya is ready to slap me. Isn't it? So always be cautious. Number two, remember Baba and the inheritance and experience limitless happiness. Without remembrance, no happiness. Because everything depends on the thought. If I have a thought of Baba's remembrance, Baba's power will move through this body and I feel the happiness. Otherwise, not. While in remembrance of Baba, experience godly intoxication. This is very important. Remember soul, everybody know I am a soul, but they don't know what kind of soul am I. So always, I am a Master Almighty soul. I am a Master Almighty authority. I am a Master Ocean of knowledge. Everything one by one. I am a ancestor soul. I am a Shiv Shakti soul. One by one. Give this self-respect and experience. Feel that thing. So what wanted? When in remembrance of our experience godly intoxication. Self-respect should be there, but feelings should be there. If you don't feel, don't worry in the beginning, but you will feel slowly, and then when you practice, you will feel it.
Yeah.
Become a true lover of Baba. Always be a true lover of Baba. Blessing. May you be the world transformer who burns the rubbish of the world with the fire of yoga. Isn't it? If I have a good connection with the good thought, self-respect, then you can say, finish my rubbish. If I am finishing my rubbish, means I am clearing one corner of the world from rubbish. And if I am okay, everything goodness pass through me as in surrounding, vibration will be there, and everything will be okay. Yeah, this is the best way. First, I should transform myself, and through myself, world transformation will take place. So Baba gives explanation. It is only with the fire of yoga, only with fire of yoga. It's not possible with knowledge.
Yeah.
Only with fire of yoga. That is with the power of elevated thoughts and the fire of love, that you can burn the rubbish of impurity. In the memorial of the goodness, so in the goddesses. In the memorial of the goddesses, it is portrayed. What portrayed? That they burned the devilish powers with fire. Isn't it? So we Kali,
Yeah.
this
Okay.
whole rosary of, you can say, heads and these skulls and so many, isn't it? And hands, all devils. Baba said that is not reality. Devils mean voices, nothing else. So Baba says, in memorial, they have portrayed like this. That memorial he is of the present time. So first of all, become the form of fire, means remembrance from Baba. Fire means not the physical, remembrance from Baba, and burn any devilish sanskars and nature, and become completely pure, and you will then be able to burn the rubbish of the world with yoga and fire of purity, and become an instrument for the world transformation. So first I have to burn, you can say, rubbish in me, so I'll be pure, and then through me, environment will be pure. There is no other way in this world. This is the only way to be pure and make others pure. Slogan: an obedient soul is the one who remains free from any dictates of the self or others and constantly follows Srimat. So Srimat, Manmat, and Paramat. Manmat is my own opinion.
Okay.
Paramat is others' opinion. Srimat means Baba's opinion. Opinion is very important because one sentence can create the whole Ramayana.
Yes.
Isn't it? What
Yeah.
Mantra told to Kaikai,
Yeah.
Bharat, Rama is not your son. So he should not get the kingdom. Only Bharat is your son and whole Ramayana created.
Yeah.
Only one sentence. Same way means Paramat, opinion of somebody else. Isn't it? Kaikai has taken opinion of his maid. She was a maid to her,
Yeah.
and whole Ramayana created. Same way, only one sentence. The progeny of blind will be blind. Mahabharata, whole Mahabharata, only one sentence. Ande ki aulad ande. The children of blind is blind, though Duryodhana was not blind. Isn't it?
Yeah.
In one sentence, he immediately decided, I will take the revenge of this thing, and whole Mahabharata created. So Baba says, don't take opinions of others, not even our own. Always take the Srimad to elevate our life. Acha? Om Shanti.
I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Today's Murli Baba talk about like God.